not sure how long we'll see how long it takes to actually get us moving. And you probably should go back, at some point I should go back to having a, we'll start in 10 minutes or 5 minutes thing so that all the streams have time to get moving and we know when we're actually live.
Yeah.
You know, but that's okay. Yep, we are, and yes, that's what I thought. It still says. Maybe I can do it. I don't know what it is about the title of the stream. Why the software has so much trouble. Don't go in and change it. Actually, I wonder if it's a. Let's see if I change it.
So how's the session with the new players?
Well,
Sorry, I couldn't hop in on that.
No, you're good. Well, the last week we had one new player who is, I think they said they would last time that they were going to be a quarter after or something like that because of school. You know, I assume they're in university or something. And I haven't heard anything from them this week, so assuming they're going to be here, they should be here within 5-10 minutes or something. We also, of course, we had that's the only new player we've had for this game that actually showed up, even though I invited several. That says it's changed. Let me check. Oh, didn't change it. Really frustrating. I'm trying to change the title on this. I can't. We're streaming to multiple services. I've got a service that sends it out to multiple, but the title stuff doesn't seem to change properly. Anyway, so they got set up, and I think they were about to be introduced when. Oh, excuse me, just a moment. What's that? Where are you looking? Okay, well, I'm not sure why it's not working. I will check it. No, I can see everything. So maybe it's your phone, or maybe it just hasn't. The stream hasn't completely started up yet. It's working on my screen. I'm looking at it on the Facebook stream right here. Okay. Thank you for checking it, though. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My wife just came in. She was checking the stream for me, and on Facebook, it was just showing a black screen. And is somebody have speakers that might be getting picked up by their microphone?
I'm on headphones.
Or maybe, oh, I know what it is. No, it's probably me. Sorry, guys. I'm sure it's me. Give me a moment here. Yeah. Yep.
Not a problem.
See if I can get this all. Get this titles all fixed, and then I'll stop hearing myself as I'm got the stream running in another window. I'll try to get the titles fixed.
No,
that's what's going on. Yeah, it's kind of a weird to have the delay. I don't know, 30 seconds or whatever it is. Delay is kind of strange. But
yeah, and you know, I've had something similar happen with the speakers going off in another room when I've asked my daughter to check if I'm going live on the laptop in there. She told me that yes, but then not turned it off. So there's been the faint tinny sound from the speakers in the next room. My mic's picking it up, but when I pull one headphone away from my ear, I can't hear it.
Sorry to anyone that is watching getting the stream picked up already. Well, have these technical things fixed here in a moment, and starting to fly here just alright, so the title is fixed on YouTube. Close that one so I don't have two echoes of myself going. About to have it here fixed on Facebook. Okay, so it's fixed on Facebook, and then I go check Twitch. It'll be good. Almost. Alright. Actually, I should ask. Let me think. Vex, have you played since we got back from Mexico?
No, we got back, got Sin Skin, and I went to the local bar, I think it was Marcellus, got more. I can't remember why I separated from
Yes, something happened.
We were waiting on something.
You were gonna head to that bar, that's right. That's right, okay. I don't know if you got there or if you were just heading there, but...
Yeah, I remember just heading out. I don't remember actually getting there.
Well, some of us were waiting to get paid for the Mexico job.
Yeah, that's the thing. I walked out and I was the one who had...
You had all the the money from the job. Now, did you did I give you IP for that mission? I'm trying to remember if you were on when I did that.
No, I probably wouldn't.
Okay. And so you were there for parts of it, but you weren't there for the whole thing. I'm going to do 100 IP for you. So there you go. So the next question then is, do either of you want to spend any IP before we get started?
I spent on mine last week.
Okay.
I improved my dodge, and I can't remember what else. My credibility.
Credibility, yeah, I was gonna say it was something to do with it. I was gonna say rep, but you don't put points, you don't spend IP on rep, so yeah. Okay. Excellent. Okay. You can think about that for a moment. So you were headed out you were gonna go to that bar. So Stringer, you had the dreams, a weird, really realistic dream and all that, and woke up. And Marcellus, again, I think when we left, the way we left it, Marcellus, again, was still out. Stringer, you woke up, but didn't realize you were dreaming or something like that, kind of a weird loop thing. In any case, Marcellus is still out on a table. Vex, even though you think you saw him wake up, you didn't really. He's still on the table. No. No. He woke up. He did wake up. He started to check his stuff out. Something happened, a complication or something happened, and the doc had to knock him out again. He started actually going into convulsions, so the doc knocked him out. So he's still back out on the table. And let's see, so Stringer, you know about your stuff. Vex was heading to the bar while he waited for somebody to wake up.
Yeah.
So, while Vex, you're still looking at what you're going to spend some points on. You can do that in the next couple, or do you have? Go ahead.
I definitely want to spend 2 points, or what would it be? I think going from 1 in the motorcycle to 3 would put me back 60 IP, right?
So it takes. Is there a modifier on that one? Or is it...
I gotta double check.
Okay. I want to say there's not.
Oh,
It'd be
great.
now. Well, if there's no modifier, take from 1 to 2 is 10 points, and then from 2 to 3 is 20 points. So that would be 30. Unless there's a modifier.
Ooh, all of our math is up. Alright, let me pull this up.
Yeah, if there's a modifier, then that multiplies. But
I don't think there is, but let me double check.
Yeah,
There isn't one for driving.
Because I remember. Yeah, because I was always putting my stats in driving, and then I realized, wait, I have a motorcycle.
Yeah, which was making you the world's craftiest nomad.
Yeah. It was one of those moments where in game you figure out that you screwed up your stats, and then you just I really screwed myself, didn't I?
Yes.
No, it happens. It happens. Motorcycle. Well, this list doesn't show modifiers on this list, so that doesn't help. Okay.
Almost got it. I can do this. Wait.
Well,
I just saw driving. Where the hell? Motorcycle, no modifier.
Okay, that's totally right. Okay, so there you go. So if you've got a 1 now, to go 1 to 2 is 10 times the current point score. So 1. So that's 10. I have a 2. To go from 2 to a 3, 10 times your current 2 is 20 points. So 30 points to make it a 3.
30 points, then... You know what? I'll do that. Then 2, 3, and that would leave me... Wait, we said 30 points, right? That would leave me 70 more.
That'd leave you 70, assuming you didn't have any other points you stole from before.
No, I didn't. I remember spending everything I had on the last.
Okay.
I think it'll increase my interrogation by 1.
Your intimidation, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's going from 0 to 1. What was that?
Oh, you're starting a new skill of intimidate. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's okay. When you're starting a new skill, you do have to have some basis in gameplay beyond character.
Well,
character
I was thinking because
But
I was
agreeing
thinking
okay.
because I interrogated that. Well, I really intimidated because I didn't understand a word I was saying. But that Mexican Federale guy who turned out to be a fake.
Right. So yeah, no, we're good there. I just had to think about it for a second. That's all. But you will get a message while you're looking at that. You are going to get a message from Doc Ock that Stringer is awake, and the message will say that Marcellus is still out, Stringer's awake, and unless you guys are going to buy something else, you guys need to get the hell out. Because that's what he says. Because that's what Doc Ock says. You know. So, Stringer, you'll hear him saying this because he's going to use a voice to text kind of thing. But of course, I think you were figuring out your new menu thing for your hair, and figuring out some of that stuff. Or no, I am wrong. I am wrong, aren't I? You had already gone back to your place. You were drinking.
Yeah.
You were relaxing. You were chilling out. I forgot about that.
Yeah, next day I was going to go see about the bus.
So next day you're going to see about the bus. Right. Okay. So, Vex, I apologize. No, you don't get that message from Doc Ock. You will get it. Okay, you do get a message Marcellus is still out. And if you want to go to a bar or something, I believe when you left, was Stringer, he was still out or something when you left Doc Ock's place? Or where were we on that? Do you remember? And it's okay if you don't. We'll just, go with it.
I don't remember.
Okay. That's alright. So Vex left to go to a bar. Stringer went home and spent the evening working on some stuff and having some really good and then some not so good alcohol. So do you want to go to a bar and have some fun for the evening, and do you want to play that out, or do you want to move on to the next day? And you can spend
we can move on to the next day. Just say that
Okay.
it was a bit of a bender or something.
Okay, so
and then
how much do you want to spend, and do you want to roll?
I think I have one last. I have 50 points left, right? If I recall.
Oh, because you did.
I
You
spent-
made it. Did you bring Intimidate to a 1?
Yes.
Does Intimidate have a modifier?
Not that I know of. But the next I was gonna say is my handgun, bringing it from
Okay.
a 5 to a 6.
Well, to know how many points you had available would depend on whether.
Yep.
part of it
Intimidate has no modifier.
No modifier. Okay. So 0 to 1 is 10 points.
Alright.
So that would be
So that
40.
should
That
put
would
me
leave you
down to
60. Right. And then-
16.
And if you want to move your handgun for a 5 to a 6, that would leave you with 10 points left over.
Alright. That I can do.
Okay. So I will leave it up to you. If you want, you can spend. Well, let's see. Let's leave it up to chance. Do you want to have some? You're going to just go have a cheap night of the beer and whatever, huh?
Here. Let's
What's
do a
that?
roll. I'm up for it. I'm up for a roll.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do 2 rolls. We'll do a quick. How much did the night cost you? Which I don't want to do that much. That's what that could potentially be too much. Okay, so you got away with 70.
Considering what my bill was what my bill.
You see, but you went to a different kind of bar.
Yeah.
You went to a significantly different kind of place. We're talking about a nomad.
Yep, a nomad who is more than likely to start a brawl rather than pay a bill.
So you did put out €70 in alcohol and such. Let's see. We'll give it a. Let's see. Oh, high. Okay. That's not quite as high as I want it there. So do you want? If you want, did you intend to go out to get into a brawl? Let's put it that way.
Not with the intention, but after lugging 2 guys back from Mexico, it's very likely.
Okay, you got into a fight. You went to a little nomad bar. You ended up getting into a fight. It was one of those places that's frequented by nomads, and it's a kind of a house rule. I'd have to look up the name of it, and I'm thinking of a particular place, but it's okay. Fights happen, not surprising, but you don't fight to maim or kill or really hurt somebody like that in this place. Fights happen, you keep it relatively civil, so to speak, but still blow off steam and still drink and still have fun and all that stuff. So that's what you did. Now, one other question, and then we're going to move on to the next day, which you have. Problem is, I'm probably going to have to look at the skill list here real quick to make sure I ask you the question. Right, skill. Be. Okay, well, I have already answered the question. You don't have seduction, you don't have social, you don't have persuasion, fast talk, or any of those. So, do you want to roll seduction?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So you can do that.
Yeah, I hit
There it is.
submit.
There
It
it is.
didn't go. There we go.
Okay, so with an 11, you made multiple attempts. You were unsuccessful in your attempts. And you made more and more attempts as the night went in. The more you drank, the more attempts you made, but it seemed the worse the results went, which ended up culminating in the aforementioned brawl.
Makes sense.
Yeah, yep. That would be what happens when you hit somebody with their boyfriend right there next to them, and yeah. So you had some fun though. Everybody had. In the end, you had fun, and in the end, they ended up buying you some drinks, and it was all good. So you had a good evening. Got back to your condo and crashed, and it's the next morning. So, Austin, how early do you want to get up, Austin, and head over to Vex's to see about money? Assuming I think that's what you said you were on.
Yeah, I'll just, I won't set an alarm. I'll just sleep as long as
Okay, reasonable.
I'm going to.
We'll do,
Maybe Bullet came to see me? I do owe him some cash.
You do owe him some money too. So, okay, the first roll is for Stringer. Okay, so, Stringer, you will wake up right around the crack of 11.
Yep.
Give or take. Because you didn't set an alarm and you got nothing particular going on this morning, and you've had a long couple of weeks, and you've had a lot of injuries and needed to rest. So yeah, around 11 is when you wake up, and around 9 a.m. You'll hear your door chime go off. You'll hear pounding on your door. And you'll kind of hear when you wake up, you'll remember that you've heard these things. But you had a lot to drink.
Yep.
So.
Alright. So,
there we go. So you're still out. And it's 11.
Mm-hmm.
Stringer, you're gonna try to see if you can wake him up.
Yep.
You're gonna go over to his door and hit the bell or whatever, hit the announce me button.
Yep, I will do.
Okay. So, Vex, you went on enough drinking and stuff. And again, you're a nomad, and you went drinking. Let's roll. We're gonna roll something. See if we'll make it a little bit of a.
Alright, what am I rolling?
This is gonna be. That's what I am looking to tell you what you're gonna roll. All right, we're gonna roll endurance.
Alright.
Do you have endurance?
Yep, I have endurance. I know.
Oh, good. That helps. That's a start.
Yes, it does. That it does. I'm always happy when I have something in there. Alright.
Okay. So yeah, the little buzzer, the little ding dong, whatever, however you have yours set up, rings, goes off, and it's about 11 o'clock, and you start to wake up. You're groggy. You got the dry mouth. You feel the headache coming on. You might still be a little bit drunk, even, maybe.
Alright.
But there's somebody at your door.
Alright. Well, Vex is gonna wake up. He's gonna groggily pull on pants, because those kind of came half off in his drunken slumber. And he's gonna open the door, but immediately before he even sees who it is, he's gonna stick his head out and spit a loogie into the hallway. What's up?
So he's talking to you,
Get
sure.
paid?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hey.
We get paid for the Mexico job.
Mexico. Yeah. 1 second. And I'm gonna leave the door open as I turn around and start rifling through. my messy pile of clothes. Nomads are not as neat as they should be, I guess. And
apparently this one isn't.
Nope. And he's getting used to static living, what can I say? And he's gonna pull out his jacket and reach into the pocket for the envelope.
I would think some nomads might be obsessively neat because of having to stash all their stuff.
Yeah, but this one's
in vans.
He's got more stuff than he ever.
Guys,
This is new to him.
if you guys want to talk for just a moment, I need to go check my weather report and stuff, weather radio. I'm getting a tornado warning. I'm getting a tornado warning where I'm sitting, so I'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah, no worries. I did see something about a big storm front going in the southeast, but...
Yeah, earlier he mentioned thunder and lightning.
Ooh, yeah, that'll do it. I know he lives somewhere out in the Midwest, so that is prime territory.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah, Jesus. Like, smack in the center of Tornado Alley.
Yeah, I can't help wondering in America when the first settlers went out west and they got into tornado territory and they saw one of those fucking things coming towards them.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine. They're probably like, the Comanche's worked up some witchcraft. We gotta move to California as fast as possible.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to call the stream off. I got a tornado warning. We gotta get to my shelter right now. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Man.
Okay, bye.
Good luck.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, how much did we get?